Hi, Victoria. Well, you're in for a treat. You just caught our live. Welcome. Hey, Andrea, Misha. Hey, guys. How are you?
Nancy's wearing her hair down.
I am. I'm wearing my hair. Oh, look what I forgot. As always.
Nancy's wearing her hair down. Dude, do you have my headband thing? You can wear that.
No, I like my hair right now. I had a migraine. That's why it's down.
This is what I'm looking on. Name what? Name an Italian food that starts with the first letter of your name.
Oh, wait. No, that doesn't do it. Okay.
Oh my God, Karen has a migraine and she's here.
I know.
Karen.
So do I, Karen.
The mail has not come yet. Karen has a migraine, guys. This is crazy.
Okay.
Do you really have one?
I was really stupid last night. Hi, Melissa.
North Carolina, awesome. All day, Nancy. There we go. She had it all day.
Okay.
Dude.
I know.
Did you have one?
Okay. I'm gonna tell what happened.
All right.
So I was stupid last night, and well, actually, I wasn't stupid. Stephanie was really hot to trot on doing a Sex and the City recap. And I don't know if you guys caught the video yet, but it's I posted it last night, and I do all the editing, obviously. And the video, when we filmed it, was originally like 45 minutes long because Stephanie had notes and notes and notes of everything wrong with the new show, which it's a lot. The show just seriously sucks. So I have to then cut it down to like 20 minutes. So my eyes get tired. And I got like a little dull headache, and I'm like, oh man, I hope this doesn't turn into a migraine. Then I had the news on in the background. So all of a sudden, Vladimir Putin comes on the news and chaos ensues. And I knew nothing was going to come out of it. I'm like, there's no way there's going to be a coup. This is so stupid. I can't believe, like, I just need to turn off the TV.
I was watching Succession.
I need to turn off the TV. This is so dumb. Nancy, they're just trying to get ratings. And of course they did. I knew that nothing would come out of this because he's got the nuclear codes. I mean, what? The recap was funny, Kathy. It was excruciating. So on top of having the news on all night and doing that Sex in the City video,
Dude,
I developed a migraine.
Yeah.
So that's why my hair's down, because if I put it up, I don't want anything tight. And then I couldn't find my mask, my freeze mask.
Yeah, you had it on
this morning.
Yeah.
I needed it last night. Guess where it was? It was over at Stephanie's house. So
I was watching Succession.
Stephanie was watching Succession. So
God, that man, I mean,
that show sucks.
Do you guys watch HBO Succession? Oh my God.
It's awful.
It's so good, you guys. It's so good. Okay. I have 4 episodes left and I'm savoring it. Do you know that feeling?
Do you
know that feeling? It's like you're savoring a meal.
Well, I have that feeling.
I can't do it, man.
I have that feeling with Game of Thrones, but the reason I do is because that show is actually good. Succession, dude, I can tell you right now, it's awful. Okay, viewers. Stephanie.
69.
Stephanie's still in a crass mood because of I think you're suffering from a lot of trauma from having to watch the first, because I didn't want to go into this venture with her. I said, if you want to
I do, Karen.
If you want to analyze every week's episode of what is it called now?
Succession?
And Just Like That, Sex and the City, you have to do it on your own, write 1 page of notes, and I'll edit it for you and we can do it. but again, she writes 14 pages of notes. And I'm not kidding. She really did have 14 pages of notes. But I think she's a little traumatized, because if you guys haven't seen the video, I suggest you go over to it right now, because the description of the first scene is so terrible.
You're doing this on purpose.
And
she does this on purpose, and she knows she's making me uncomfortable. She knows.
Stephanie does not like talking about sex.
No, it's
all.
Not that. It's
she
just private.
Cannot watch a TV show with a group of people.
That's not true.
If there's like love scenes, or anything, she gets very uncomfortable.
You know, can I tell you a little quote here? Okay. Money talks, wealth whispers.
What does that have to do with what we're talking
about? Think about it.
Stephanie, you have your Surrey on your phone right now.
Money talks.
Are you talking about Succession again?
I'm talking about life in general, dude. Money talks, wealth whispers.
Okay.
You don't have to talk about it all the time, dude.
All right.
And especially with the chase scenes, Che Diaz.
So Andrea, the reason why I put the beeps in, and I'm going to explain this right now, because some people were like, why do you have the beeps in there? Why can't we hear what you're actually saying or describing? Now, I don't. Can
we say it now?
No, I don't suggest this for everybody, but there's a joke, an old joke, and it's called The Aristocrats. And if you want,
I saw it in the theater
it's a great documentary about this joke.
Bob Saget,
all these great comedians tell this joke, but they tell their version, Gilbert Gottfried, but they tell their version of this joke. And you can take it really far. So what I was doing last night was I was doing our version of The Aristocrats. We were letting the audience, you, imagine what was coming out of our mouths. And that was the whole thing. So
Karen,
mom and dad are watching. Yes.
They are watching, and they are on male duty.
Yeah. So can we talk about the royal ascot for 1 second?
Yeah, man.
First of all, the whole thing was great. The whole thing, all 5 days was great. I watched all 5 days. I love watching it. I'm not a fan of the horse racing, but I thought Queen Camilla. So she comes out. I think it was, guys, was it
what is Ascot Day?
It's the horse racing.
Okay.
And Queen Camilla, I think it was on the second day, guys, the day that Dior came out with a statement saying they were not going to hire Meghan Markle, or they weren't going to give her a contract. Queen Camilla wore Dior. I thought that was like the biggest baller move I have ever seen in my life. She is a rock star. I mean, that was so baller. Mm-hmm. And then her hats, Queen Camilla's hats, at all the days were just amazing. But obviously, we're going to talk about Princess Catherine.
Wait, so
Dior red.
Did Dior come out?
Well, we're going to talk about that.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about that.
Right no. Yeah, no.
Did Dior come out with a statement?
Yeah, they came out with a statement
saying we don't want Meghan around.
No. They just said we never gave her. We never offered
her a contract.
This wasn't even in our ethos.
Yeah,
like this was like obviously this is a Meghan Markle story that was planted. You know, don't pay attention to the man behind the curtain. And Dior just wanted to get that out there because Dior was getting like blasted on Twitter,
they had to turn their comments.
They had to literally turn
their comments
on
off.
Instagram. It was like they just didn't know what to do. So I mean, obviously, this is the thing about Dior, and I actually looked it up. A lot of like European royal families, the women wear Dior. Catherine,
antiquated.
Princess Catherine doesn't necessarily. I don't think she's ever worn Dior. I really don't think she has. If I'm wrong, correct me. But like Queen Maxima and the Netherlands and all those people, they all wear Dior. So there's no way that Meghan was going to get her hands on Dior.
Nancy wears Dior. She has sunglasses.
Yeah, that's all I can afford when it comes to Dior. But
wait, what?
So anyway, so Princess Catherine shows up at the Royal Ascot on the second day in red.
Her nails are nude.
It was insane. And can I just say that I love this look where we can wear in the summer long sleeves.
Yeah.
I mean, sleeves down to your
pandemic.
Well, no, it's not because of that. Because it's so European. Because like when we would like go to Europe and stuff, you wear sarongs, and sarongs are always like long to cover your arms. And I'm just more comfortable in the summer because it's light fitting. I don't have a breeze going. I just like sleeves. Yeah. So I thought she looked fantastic.
Mom is
so
Arabic.
her dress,
so the Muslim thing.
Mom's not Muslim.
No, I know, but
Arabic.
I'm just saying.
She's 100% Italian.
Exactly, but I'm just saying.
Cover. Princess Catherine's dress was, of course, Alexander McQueen, and I think this was her first time wearing it. Her hat was Philip Tracy. The hats are just out of the park.
Can I ask you a question? How do they walk in that grass? Dude,
just
they sink. Nancy, do they have the plastic? No. But do they have the plastic things at the bottom?
No, they just
because I used to have to wear those.
She puts pressure on her. She puts a lot of pressure on.
You have to be on your tiptoes,
yeah,
to walk through that grass.
Yeah,
in stilettos, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I've done it, and it's just got sunk.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
like a turtle retracting. It's like
I was at a wedding once, and it was, I think it was in like Virginia or something. So God. It was like in the summer, and it had just rained.
Yeah,
and I had, of course, heels, and the guy I was with at the time, he had to carry me
closed toe.
Of course it was.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God,
I know.
Flashbacks. He had to carry me from through the lawn to the reception.
Dude,
because I kept sinking in the grass.
How do you walk in that?
I don't know.
I mean, she is so talented.
They all were walking like that. They all had heels on.
That's amazing to me.
I know.
And that's why she's so thin. She's got her core working like
she's
constantly.
Also just athletically gifted. And her bag is Hermes. It was just fantastic. So wow. Can we just talk about
Ascot?
The Royal Ascot. Prince Charles. I really have to stop saying that.
King
Charles started crying.
Yeah.
It was really emotional.
I saw a few things of those. Yeah.
It was really sad. But this is something that I want to see if you guys noticed too. Okay. When you first saw Prince Saskatchewan. Yay. I love saying Saskatchewan. Oh, hey, Alley Cat, you've been here before. So when they came in the carriages, I love how Princess Beatrice and Eduardo were with Princess Catherine and Prince William. Now, did you guys see when they first came in? Prince William, and I'll put the link to this in the description when we're done with this if you haven't seen the video, but I put it on my Twitter. He was blue. He was upset. And this was the day after, I think the Spotify thing had come out, where Harry is just getting trashed. And you can say what you want. Look, I'm sure William is still really, really upset for Harry doing what he did. But at the end of the day, he's thinking about his mom. And William is probably just heartbroken that his brother has been put in this position where he is now being thrown under the bus because William is having this conversation he's looking at Beatrice and he's like, they're cousins and they're like
cousins are a different
and
level.
They're focused on each other. And you could tell like he had a language with her and you could, and then at one point, Princess Catherine, she kind of looks over like, dude, people are going to read your lips. You got to see this video. It is crazy.
You know, the thing about cousin, it's so funny to me because people underestimate cousin.
You keep going out of the shot.
Oh, sorry. People underestimate cousins. I feel.
Well, I think
because there is a language.
Well, no.
That.
But also
we grew up with cousins, but they were, friends come and go, but blood is forever.
Blood is thicker than water, and I think also William and Harry grew up with the York girls. Yeah. I always saw those four together. They were so close, and Peter and Zara. I mean, they were just all really close.
The thing about twins. People ask me this all the time. They're like, "Oh my God, your best friend. Like, how is it to be with your best friend all the time, and you get to hang out with your best friend, and Nancy's your best friend, and then she gets to
all right, we get it."
And then, we grew up with Emil.
Okay, yeah, I know. So anyway, so he
and he was he was our cousin, and I'm just saying that was a nice buffer at the beginning.
They have
of our
no
life.
idea what you're talking about.
I'm just saying cousins.
Anyways,
are a big deal.
Anyways, this will be for Stephanie's podcast later. Stephanie, a life of memories and wine, and loss. I don't know what you're doing. Anyways. If you see the video, you're going to know what I'm talking about. He's upset. Now, this came a day after the Spotify thing came out where the guy just flat out said, Meghan and Harry are grifters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So William knows
the Titanic thing's happening. I mean, it's a lot.
I don't think he was
a lot. No, but I mean, it's a lot.
I don't think he was upset about the Titanic.
No, I'm saying there's a lot going on with all that.
Yeah.
Anywho,
so he I have to be honest with you guys. Harry's being set up right now. Harry's being set up to take the fall.
At 6:10 a.m. in Portland. You know what? I see that.
Oh, okay.
Cousins are a big deal, indeed.
Especially in the Italian culture.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I wish I could have elaborated on that.
But you can elaborate. Well, I think it's for another show because nobody knows what we're talking about. So
I think you and I are twins. Well, I think people understand that you and I are twins.
I know, but
you're on a roll.
We're going to stay
on you're on a roll, dude.
We're not going to talk about our cousin experience. I'm just saying cousins are very...
Who wants to hear about cousins?
We'll talk about cousins later. How's that? We'll talk about cousins later. Anyways,
Nancy's on a roll.
Harry's being set up to take a fall, guys, and it's so obvious. It's as plain as the nose on my face, the Italian nose on my face. You guys, it's so obvious what's going on. Because did anyone catch? And this is another video that I'll put in the description below. What Shula said the other day on a talk show about Harry. Does anyone know what I'm talking about right now? I saw it. She was dumb enough. I really dislike. I know you're not supposed to say the word hate, but I really dislike this woman. She went on a talk show and she literally threw Harry under the bus. So I see it because she puts it on her Twitter account like she's proud of it. Kim, I'm about to play it for you. Don't worry.
What did she say?
Watch this, guys.
I was yelling at my TV too, Judy Holiday. I was like, what is wrong with Carrie?
It is Harry that came out with his book in January.
Okay, guys.
I mean, she has been quiet since January 2020. I think since their documentary in November. It is Harry that came out with his book in January. It is Harry that was doing the string of, interviews around the world. It's Harry that's, constantly in the papers now because of the legitimate action it's taking against the papers. She said absolutely nothing, and you still don't like her. The problem here is not Meghan Markle. The problem here is you. So leave the woman or take her name out of your mouth. Thank you. I'm still wasting my time.
Okay. So Shula wants us to stop wasting our time and bringing up Meghan Markle. That's what she wants. She took time out of her day to go on a talk show and say that Meghan has been quiet, guys.
That's true. I like that.
Yeah. Meghan has been quiet since January. She hasn't said a word. She didn't fake a car chase in New York. She didn't accept some bull crap award from Gloria Steinem. She didn't do any of this stuff. She didn't go on a pap walk the day of the coronation and the day of what the hell?
I just want to let everyone know that Gloria Steinem is making a guest appearance on And Just Like That season 2.
Oh, that's perfect. Well, that's about right.
That's that.
But
I mean, I
Shola
agree with you on the cousin thing.
Okay. Shola does not want us to talk about her anymore. We need to leave her alone. You know why? Because this is on Harry now. This is on Harry. This is all
They're
his
trying
fault.
to make him look crazy.
I said on Twitter, Shola got the bat signal that it's time to start throwing Harry under the bus. And that is the next phase of their plan. There is a diabolical plan that's going on. This was always in the works to throw Harry under the bus, and now it's happening. And that's why I think
Is that why?
William looked so
Yeah.
glum and depressed.
Because as much as I want to strangle Nancy, I'm never going to be cool with anyone talking crap about her, and I'm never going to be cool with anyone just anything. You know what I mean?
So that's
like
the thing.
I want, like, I wish for you to die on a daily basis.
Okay, I know, Stephanie. So what?
But I would never.
Now,
you know,
this
if
is
someone would do that.
this
I
is
would
the
kill
game.
them.
This is the game. Oh, did you see it, Alley Cat? Yeah. I mean, just go on my Twitter. It's on there. If you're not on my Twitter, don't worry. I'll put this on there. But nobody's buying Meghan's BS anymore. That's the thing. No one's buying this. She comes out on another pap walk the day of the Trooping the Color. I mean, this
I
is
know.
so obvious. I
Well,
can't
no, it was
believe
the day
she's-
that her podcast got canceled too.
No.
It was bizarre.
I'm just saying.
I would have laid low.
I'm just saying that it's beyond obvious what's going on right now. And what they want us to do is she wants to reinvent herself, her brand, away from the royal family,
Yeah.
away from Harry,
Like,
away
Gwen,
from
I
everything.
agree.
And they want us to just forget about every little thing she did. Well, Shola, guess what? I'm not going to take Meghan's name out of my mouth. This isn't going away. She can be silent all she wants. We are still going to make it so this woman will not be an influencer, will not be famous. She will not have money because there are two people that we will always come to the defense of that she cannot take this back. And that is the Queen and Prince Philip. This is what we're doing it for. She
Princess
cannot.
Diana.
No, she did not do anything to Princess Diana. She did the Queen and Prince Philip. Okay, this cannot. There's no going back on this, Meghan. There's no going back on this.
Room.
There's no reset button.
Wiggle room.
So I don't want to hear Shola going on there going. She just wants to be left alone. She forfeited that right. The minute she went on Oprah, she forfeited that right. Okay? She started it. Sorry, guys. Now we're going to finish it. It's not going away. So Sussex Squad, I don't know how you can come
F around and find out.
How you
F
can
around
come
and find out.
and be on the defense of this woman. How do you defend this anymore? How do you say everybody in the world is wrong? Spotify's wrong. Netflix is wrong.
Is it Spotify or Spotify?
It's Spotify. Everybody's wrong about Meghan except for Meghan. There's one common denominator in this situation, and it's Meghan Markle. There's one common denominator. Now, I discovered
Karen.
something when
Say
I was
hi to
oh, where? Sorry. Where? Oh, hi, Karen. I'm like, who am I? I'm sorry.
Karen's our triplet.
I can barely read.
Oh, really?
No, I can read.
Karen's our triplet.
This is what makes me nervous, though, about this whole situation. when people like Meghan,
That's fun.
when
Nancy for president.
yeah, when people are desperate like this, especially narcissists, Meghan has nothing to lose at this point. She has nothing to lose. Okay. There's going to be something very drastic. Oh, really? Is that what Taz and Kelt News said? I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't have any proof of that. It would make sense. Why wouldn't he want to help with the Duchy of Cornwall? It's worth like $1 billion. But
I don't know.
The Duchy of Cornwall is like, Downton Abbey. Do you ever watch that show?
Never saw it.
Okay,
Man.
well then I'll explain it to you later. It's just it goes from what's that? My mom just said, "Quit interrupting Nancy." Thank you, Mom.
My mom just texted me that I need to quit interrupting you.
Yeah, well, she's smart. So, anyways, Meghan has crossed the line.
This doesn't exist.
Meghan has crossed the line. Past the Kardashians, okay? She's not going to be able to class it up anymore. There's no class, there's no royalty, there's no pizzazz to her. Now, there's rumblings, there's rumors, gossip that they want to change their name to Spencer, or she wants to change her name. I don't really care.
You can do whatever you want.
She can do whatever she wants. I personally don't think she'll do that. I think it's just rumors. Just
what was
just
the
so
Friends
silly.
episode? Banana hammock.
Yeah, Consuela.
Yeah, I mean, you can do anything you want with your name.
I heard it from Taz too. H wanted to be co-king and Meghan to be co-queen. Well, I'm sure they it crossed their mind at some point, Tracy.
Hey, do we have
you know what? Did you guys ever hear that rumor that what Meghan said? I think Lady C said it, where Meghan was overheard saying, "We're one plane crash away from the crown."
Oh,
did you ever hear that?
No.
God, I hope that's not real. That's sick if she did say that.
No.
We're one plane crash away from the crown.
Jeez.
Isn't that awful? That's terrible. I really hope she didn't say that, because I can see why karma's gonna bite her in the butt. But I'm putting together a video, guys, because I discovered something when I was making another video, the Tyler Perry video that you guys really liked. I'm not going to give it away what I caught, but I caught something. And nobody, Enrique, no one's caught it yet. But I noticed something, and I'm going to be putting it together today because I really, really think this needs to get out there, because it really does prove that Meghan is already done with Harry, and she's on to the next one. And
wow.
She's on.
So Sarah Jessica Parker is weighing in on this now. So Andy Cohen is defending Meghan. And now Sarah Jessica Parker.
Where are you seeing that?
A tweet about the Cut article. She mentions Meghan about online abuse. Based on Boosie's research. I mean,
I could see.
So we have Andy Cohen. So we have Andy.
Doing that.
What?
I could see SJP doing that.
So Sarah Jessica Parker and Andy Cohen, who are best friends in real life, they're taking Meghan's side.
Yeah.
And that irritates me because I'm such a Bravo fan, but at the same time, I'm like, you can't be this dumb. But I guess anything's for a payday.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But didn't Andy Cohen come out and also say something negative too? Didn't he say, he said, I personally
he weighs it.
Yeah, like I believe the producer of the show. I believe some
producer.
No, I'm talking about her dumb podcast.
Oh yeah.
Because that's what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He said he personally talked to her, and I believe that. I don't think Andy would lie about that.
No.
But I do believe that there were some other people, like lesser known people, that did talk to her producer, because that really is a showbiz thing. People do it all the time.
Andy Cohen this is what's going on, and people are asking. Andy Cohen went on to his podcast, and he said, you know, a lot of people are talking about Meghan Markle, and that her podcast was done in advance, and that the interviews weren't real. He goes, I can tell you firsthand that they were real.
No. He said, I can tell you firsthand that I talked to her. And I believe that. I believe Lisa, what is it? Was it Lisa Ling? and whoever her other, I don't even remember her.
I know.
Mariah Carey. I truly do believe she talked to the big people, but there were other interviews with
Margaret Cho.
no,
I remember
no,
that
she
one,
did talk to
'cause
Margaret
you
Cho.
woke me up for that
Oh, it
one.
was terrible. I've never liked Margaret Cho, but I do believe she did talk to those people, but I think there are other people that she didn't talk to, and that's the
But he was defending.
Sidley Squad.
But he was defending her.
No, he
And
wasn't defending
so now
her.
we have Andy
He was
Cohen.
answering a question.
No, I understand.
There's a difference between being truthful. You have to be truthful. Like there's
So you're saying Sarah Jessica Parker
We're
just
getting-
wanted to be truthful in the cut interview.
I'm sort of in a DM thing right now, and if anybody else wants to be in this, but we're sort of like thinking about putting together a documentary on all
Barry Manilow.
on all us YouTubers that talk about this, because it's in response to what Boozy tried to do and what Megan tried to do, where we were, I mean, people like in the beginning of this, Yankee Wally and Taz and Murky
know.
Meg and all those people. 70 didn't follow it like I did, but
Still don't.
they were all right. But the problem is they were getting trashed because they were speculating. But what I do is I make sure that everything, all my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted, because if you don't, then you lack credibility. Now, they were all right the whole time, but there was a lot of speculation going on, and that's what fueled Boozy to go after them the way he did. But now there's such a community of us. It would be fun to kind of like get everyone together, not in the same room, but do like a documentary style of like how we get our ideas, how we get our information, why we were right, you know, and just see. I think there'd be a market for it. You know, I'm thinking of, you know, we'll see. So if anybody else wants to be a part of that, let me know. DM me, or here's my
Here's my phone number.
No, not my phone number. I won't answer it. Sorry, guys. I'll give you my email. But you know, I think we should, you know, hit them with fire. I can't
Hit them with fire?
I think what happened was they tried to intimidate a lot of people in the beginning of this, Megan, because she needed to silence people. And a lot of people were right about her, but you know, she was able to get a lot of people off the internet.
Did you send it?
I'm doing it right now. She was able to get a lot of people off the internet, like a lot of people off YouTube. And these people were like monetized, like they were making their money by doing these videos. And Boozy or whatever, it was her, but Boozy was like, that's targeted harassment and all this stuff. It's not harassment, A, if it's true, and B, we live in America and we can say and do whatever we want.
No,
I was really
weird.
Disappointed with not Netflix, YouTube, for taking a lot of those videos down in the very beginning. They don't take them down now because everybody was right. So, but moving on.
The cousins are cool.
Anyways,
did anyone? Can I? Oh, sorry.
No,
I finish.
No, I was going to a different.
I was
subject.
just me too.
What's
So
your
you do
subject?
yours.
Is it about cousins?
It's about me too.
No. What is it?
No, it was. I was talking about Sex and the City, but it's
okay.
fine.
So I went on Mad Dog Englishman Bike Shop, guys. And again, if you didn't see the other video, I talked about it at length. How Boys and Girls Club is. This is okay.
You can
if
hear
you're
Dad
not,
talking on his cell phone.
I know. Dad's
That's so
out.
funny.
Our dad's outside. He must be with the dog.
Who built this house that we can hear?
I don't know. Boys and Girls Club, albeit it's a club and it's great, and you can read all about it. Go online. But they
like
are.
Mac?
It's like
Mac.
It's like the Mac. Well, not the Mac Club, but it's like the Y. It's like an after school
I'm a
program.
member of the Mac.
It's an after school program for kids, but these kids live in Montecito and Carmel.
Okay.
So
they're upset with you for
no. So we talked about this already. Remember, we talked about the subject. So I went on their Instagram again today to see it, and they had delivered the bikes, and the way they had all their rich, wealthy Montecito and Carmel customers come and help assemble the bikes, and then boys and girls came and picked up the bikes. It just doesn't see it just seems like that was again, it's still the biggest grift, and they got away with it because the news came. And then this is a classic. This is something my dad would do. They when we would do charity stuff with Picture Perfect, see what they did.
Well, he still does charity stuff.
No, I know, but see what they did, guys. So this is what we call 75 bikes got these guys all this PR. And look, also, they had sponsors. So Victory Toyota sponsored them. Yeah. And can't read that.
Well, you have to. Do you want my glasses?
Susan Morrow Legacy Foundation. And it's and it I mean,
but
guys,
Nancy, that's the whole, I mean, that's how you make money.
No, I know. I
mean, what's wrong with you?
I just can't.
You got to do step and repeats, and you have to do sponsors, and you have to do bus ads, and you have to do everything.
No, I know. I can't believe. Yeah, Boys and Girls Club, where I live, have a free after-school program. See, the one in Montecito. See, I went on the Montecito and the Carmel website, and those camp programs cost money. And there's leagues. Like my dad, he grew up in Seattle, and he goes, I remember going to the Boys and we would like do a basketball league with my brother.
Like and we would,
like it was just like a club. So I don't know where they get underprivileged kids, but man, they did it. They grifted. And now everybody knows about this place, Mad Dog Englishman Bike Shop. Everyone knows. So
it worked.
So what do you guys think about? What do you think Megan's next move is going to be?
Nancy, I'm going to stick to my original plan. She is going to move back to the UK with Harry. I know. And when it happens, you're going to be like, what?
Do you know why that's not going to happen? Can I tell you why that's not going to happen?
But my opinion can matter.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, no, I know. It's not going to happen. I think Stephanie can have a theory, and that's fine. The reason it's not going to happen is because Megan is only out for money and publicity.
I know.
And she's proven that.
Nancy,
she's not out for love.
Her.
No, I know.
America hates her.
But
she has no other options.
You can't make money in the UK. She can't make money, and she doesn't like Harry.
Dude, I'd rather have private security in a cottage than be where she is right now.
Well,
that would suck. That would suck.
The video that I am putting together is going to show that I think Megan has her sights set on someone else, and she's already in the process of doing it.
Billionaire?
That's my. I was putting together a video last week, and when I did, I noticed something, and I'm going to put a video. I'm going to put it out today while you go get your glasses adjusted with Mom.
Man, this is crazy.
If you guys don't mind, Stephanie's not going to be in the video with me. She's got to go get her glasses adjusted.
Because look, this is how they are.
Yeah.
It's like looking at me 24 hours drunk.
Yeah, that's how she is.
This.
Ian, don't agree with Ian.
Thanks, Ian.
Ian, come on, dude.
Wait, what are we?
He agrees with you that she's gonna
yeah, she will. She has no other options, dude. She's done.
I don't think it's not a Rothschild, it's not a Getty. It's not a Rothschild.
Did anyone Are you done with the video?
What? No, I'm letting you talk.
Oh, I don't know. I
you said, did anyone? You can't change the subject. They are broke, Judy. They're so broke. Like I don't even know what to your warm healing body and mind. I'm like, you're warm.
my mom, my dad just texted us. And
No,
he
that's,
said,
I don't think he wants you to read that. Let's not read that. I think she and her mother
it's
are
not
going.
bad.
Guys,
Does anyone want us to
Did
read
you
Dad's
guys notice? Did you guys notice? I was looking at dates. I was doing research.
My dad agreed with me.
Yeah, I was doing research the other day because again I have to research.
Karen, I did nothing to my glasses. You want to know why I have to go get them adjusted? Because my 70-pound pit bull stepped on them, and now they're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's what happened. She didn't drink too much one night and fall on the pavement and bend them. That didn't happen. It was the pit bull. I just want everyone to know that, okay? I just want everyone to know that. Anyways, what was I talking? I had a point. Guys, what was I talking about? I had a point. I totally forgot my point. Oh, so I was doing research the other day on Doria because I'm going to do a whole video on Doria. Man, she is shady, guys. But this is what confuses me. Everyone's like, she's a master's degree in social work or whatever, and da da da. But did you guys notice like the dates?
Just got a
Did you
reminder
guys
for my
notice-
therapy appointment at 9:45 a.m.
Did you guys notice
on Wednesday?
Do you guys notice the dates? Like if you look at her license at Doria when she got all her license and stuff, it's 2015. And then she worked until 2018 until she was,
Can you shut that off?
sorry guys. And then she worked until 2018 until Megan got married. So I think Doria was like in the very beginning, because you know how Megan was like grooming herself to look like a humanitarian and doing all this stuff, and it all started in 2015. I mean, I think they needed to make Doria look like the perfect mother.
You think?
No, because it's just like
Good call, Nancy.
No, and then
Jeez,
she supposedly started
bringing
her
all
own
this stuff to
company.
surface.
She started her own company, and it was for elderly people, placing them with people.
Karen said that.
But you can't find the thing.
It sucked.
Tracy, Tyler Perry, but you want to know, but I'm going to show you why I think it's Tyler Perry. I'm going to show you why. There's a Megan gives herself away. Gives herself away. I can't believe Enrique did not notice this, but she gives herself away in this one scene. And I was like, oh my God, because I read somewhere that narcissists do this when they're on the prowl of somebody. So that video is coming out today. And Ian, the thing about his visa is, guys, I told you this in the beginning. I never thought anything was going to come out of that hearing with the Heritage Foundation. I never thought anything, because those records are sealed. The right now, the DHS and the DOJ, we have enough problems going on with everything that's going on in America. I doubt they have to worry about Harry coming in and lying on his visa about doing cocaine when he was 17. However, the Heritage Foundation has said they're not going to let it go. So, you know, we'll see where it goes. I still don't think anything's going to come out of it. What do you think, Steph?
I don't know, man.
I miss Yankee Wally too, Judy. I thought she was really cool. I thought she was nice. Are you sure it's Tyler? Because rumors are he's gay. Is Tyler gay?
Who cares if he is?
I've never heard those
Why is
rumors.
that even an issue?
No, I just said, have you ever heard those rumors? I've never heard that rumor.
Everyone says that stuff. For some reason, Atlanta is the melting pot for gay men. For some reason, it's always like that. So it's just,
I went there once. I went there once.
Atlanta. I had a hub there.
No. It's turning
on my way to London.
It's no. Like I went there and hung out there, and it's turning into like it was turning at the time I was there. It was turning into like Portland, where they were having like little
Austin
neighborhoods and stuff like that. It was really like I was like, holy cow, this is Atlanta. I still wouldn't live there because of the humidity. Doria was useful in propping up Megan. I know. See, but Tracy, that's the thing. She was useful, and then she stopped being a social worker, and now we have no idea what the hell she's doing. I mean, how come you can't find any information?
Prop. She's a prop.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get upset. How was Megan and whoever was behind all this able to do this to the royal family? How could the royal family not have? Were they so afraid at Megan's identity politics that, guys, what if at the very beginning that they started dating, do you guys remember when Harry put out that statement and we didn't know he was even dating somebody in America, and all of a sudden the statement comes out in America saying, my girlfriend's being harassed because of racism, and I remember reading this and going, who's Meghan Markle?
I know, I thought it was me.
I was like,
I was looking for my name.
I was like, yeah, I skimmed it looking for my name, but I was just shocked, and then I was like, okay, who's doing that?
Yeah.
Like racism. So I think at the very beginning she threatened the racism card to Harry. And therefore,
you think?
Yeah. So, I mean,
we should do a segment called You Think, Nancy?
It just,
dude, I want to do a whole episode on good call, Nancy.
The more and more you think about it, the more and more it's like, how did we even fall for it in the beginning with the wedding?
Dude, I fell for it. I was obsessed with her.
How much did that wedding cost?
I was
$30 million
with Meghan Markle.
Doria strikes me as shady. Doria is shady.
Did anyone else watch
what?
Sex and the City? I don't know.
Yeah, Ginger. I mean, see, this is the thing. It was like, what was it? It was 2017,
that's
18.
A good show. You think, Nancy?
You think? It was. Lucky. It was the height of the George Floyd stuff, and people were just terrified to offend people.
There was a funny story behind that, Karen. Nancy, so funny. Sorry, Nancy. We're in high school.
This is so stupid.
This is so funny. This is the origin story of Nancy. We're in high school. We're in high school, and we're doing a gift exchange party. Because that's what we did back then. We weren't doing drugs or having sex. We were just doing gift exchange stuff and being good girl. I don't know what we were thinking. And we were doing good things. And and Charlie was late. Charlie Donkin was late to the gift exchange.
One of our friends was late.
Yeah.
And the reason he was late was because he was caroling with his family.
He was doing carols door to door with his family, and Nancy and so his cousin Andy calls him, and he goes,
this is the olden days where you
had to call,
you would have to go ask Mr. or Mrs. Sidley, can I borrow the phone? Landline?
Yeah, the landline. Yeah. And so Andy was calling.
It was cordless though.
Yeah, it was cordless. And Nancy called up Andy, and then Andy talked to them, and
they didn't have an answering machine.
And one of our best friends, Wayne, was like, "Well, who said it must be Caroline? Who said it first?"
Andy goes, no one's picking up at the house. And then,
and Wayne goes, they're probably tied up, dead or something. Like, we're all making jokes about it.
Cracking jokes.
We're all making jokes about how like all we hear is the telephone in the background, and there's Charlie dead on the floor,
tied up.
Yeah. And Nancy out of nowhere goes, sorry,
what's wrong with you?
And Nancy out of
All I said was
Nancy out of nowhere goes.
states the obvious.
Nancy. I don't know why it's so funny. It's still to this day so funny because you bring it up and we talk about it all the time.
All I
Nancy
said
to
was,
this day goes, Nancy.
can I say it so we can get moved
Yeah,
on?
just go.
All I said was, you hear in the background is me go, well, then they must still be caroling. And then everybody at the same time.
looks at Nancy and they're like, good call, Nancy.
It was just stating the obvious. But
But
apparently,
she says it so. She's like, well, this is all. Nancy, put this on video.
Okay, all right, I'll do that.
No, I'm serious. You have it, don't you?
We have the actual video.
We have the video of her saying it and us all going, good call, Nancy. And she says it. So she goes, well, I guess they're just still caroling. Sorry, man. It's funny, man.
Megan has a big gay following. Let's change the subject. She does?
Yeah.
I don't think she's got a gay following.
Dude, if I loved her,
Man, come on.
I am a gay man trapped in a woman's body. You know that. I'm obsessed with Bravo shows.
I don't think
good
people
call.
I was the more serious one of the group. So
No,
I was
it
just
wasn't
trying
that.
to,
She was literally like
I don't know why you think it's so funny. Donna.
I guess they're still you guys, they're still caroling.
Guys, Donna said Doria is apparently half white herself, so they didn't want her white family on her mother's side being there. Donna Ferris. That's a good theory because
Marcus Anthony gay.
Megan Anderson. Yes, he is gay. Megan, before Harry, said that her mother's side of the family, Doria, she did all this research.
Kendra, she doesn't have.
She did all this research, and she found that half of her mother's side of the family is from Malta.
Good call, Nancy.
And she's Maltese. So yeah, Doria supposedly is half Maltese, but I don't
Nigerian,
know.
right?
I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know.
23andMe?
It keeps changing.
Okay.
Maybe Tyler wants her for his
beard. Well, I know. I
don't know. I just know that I don't think it was.
Why is it so taboo to be gay?
It's not taboo.
Why do people even have beards anymore? It's like, who cares?
I think in some circles.
I can't talk about anything, when it has to do with your private lives, So who cares?
You talk about my private life all the time and yours. What are you talking about?
Good call, Nancy.
That Malta stuff was wrong. I know it was wrong. I'm sure it was really
Did she
wrong.
have like a cape on? No, she had like a veil.
No,
right?
yeah,
and she have a veil.
If you read the article, I'll put the Daily Mail article in the description, guys. It's a really good read because she goes to town. She says, I finally visited a place where people look like me.
Yeah.
And all these Italians are running around. And she's like, finally, people look like me. And then she gets mad at us.
Converted to Judaism.
And then she gets mad at us for not knowing that she's biracial on the day of her. I didn't know until I saw her mom pull up to the church. I had no freaking idea.
I
had no freaking idea.
I just wanted to see her become a princess. That's all I cared about, man.
Yeah.
Monica
like Ariel found alive.
Good call. Yeah. Dude, you got to make a shirt called
Good Call Nancy. You can do that. Scobie, is that Omid? I mean, Omid, guys, isn't there rumbling? Didn't Lady C say this? That Omid is the former lover or boyfriend of Marcus Anderson?
I don't know, dude.
Isn't that how Megan met him?
I don't know. Man.
Didn't Lady C say that, guys?
Okay, I mean, we could
Monica, Ireland. Guys, it's that her family stayed on Malta for 2 years, but none of her family are ethnically, yes. But according to Megan, everyone in Malta looks like her. Everyone looks like her.
Dude, Tracy, good call, Nancy.
So, yeah, if you haven't seen that Daily Mail article, it's really funny.
You're going to put that video up, right?
I'll put the one clip of it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put the whole video.
No,
up.
it's 2 hours long, but
yeah.
it's just and she looks so upset while she's doing it.
Well, I mean, in my defense, guys, in high school, she was exactly like this in high school, and I was exactly like this. I was more serious.
How'd you get A pluses?
And
How'd you get those?
the problem
get A
was
pluses?
we were in all.
How did you get
stop?
A? Yeah, because
we were all in
you're
the
making me look
we were in the
stupid.
same classes because we were in honors classes, and in our high school there was only one
Now, how'd
senior
we get
honor
A
class.
pluses?
So, but Stephanie was always talking to people and chatter, and I was always like, we gotta be serious. We gotta be serious. So in my defense,
I once in the middle of
that
class.
night,
I once in the middle of class
they don't know
did
what you're talking about. So
English class.
I know,
Nancy.
but they don't know that.
Okay.
So one night, I mean, the night of this Christmas exchange party that Stephanie's talking about, the good call where I was tired and I was sort of half listening to everybody, was I was doing a community theater show and I had just finished the run. And they were just having fun.
I know.
They would come to the theater and hang out backstage and cause mayhem. Well, I was actually
I had to usher one night.
I was working on stage and I was exhausted. I was exhausted because it was a professional show. And on top of like the end of the show, then I had to go to this dumb gift. I had to host this dumb gift exchange
You
party.
didn't do anything. I did it all.
That's probably why I was half there.
I mean, she was like, I can't wait for you guys to see this video. You guys are gonna the 5 seconds that we show you.
You're ruining it by talking about it.
No, I'm just saying it shows the personalities to a T of Nancy and myself.
Scabies asked Lady C to remove mention of his ex-boyfriend, but she did not. She shouldn't, because it's allegedly Marcus Anderson.
Good call, Nancy.
And Omid Scobie are exes. Allegedly. You have the right to say that in America. You have the right. I don't understand like where people are getting like you can't say certain things here. It's crazy to me. Anyways, Tyler Perry has I think Megan has the hots for Tyler Perry. I mean,
no, man, she has the hots for anyone that's gonna elevate her.
Yeah, but I think her only hope right now is Tyler Perry.
Her only hope right now is moving back to the UK, and I'm sticking to it.
God, you're so
dumb.
dumb.
I know. It irritates you, huh?
It doesn't irritate me. It's just such a weird.
Do you need your migraine headache?
No, but you guys ever have a migraine and then the next day you're still it's dull and you're recovering? So
try having this as a sister.
Yeah. So yeah, she has the hots for Tyler Perry's bank balance. But how can he be so stupid?
I don't know, man.
Anyways, I mean that's obviously how they got that.
When
they got that NAACP?
If anyone doesn't want to sleep tonight, if anyone doesn't want to sleep tonight and feel very uncomfortable, just go to our YouTube right now and check out the Sex and the City video.
You know that episode 2 is already out. You need to get on that. Well, why don't you get on that?
Because it's every week.
I know, but
she literally yelled at me yesterday going, we can't do 2 Sex and the City back-to-back episodes. She said that.
No.
And now she's saying, you gotta get on. I mean, what? What's running through your head, man?
I wanted to finish my video project that I did with Dad. That you refused to do. Would you guys like to see? Would you guys like to see outtakes of the video I did, Spare 2? It's airborne. Of Stephanie, she was the camera operator when I was doing my scenes, and she was complaining the entire time. So let me know if you want to. I'll put an outtake.
2:00 in the afternoon,
she was
and
complaining
all dogs.
That it was too hot.
It was too hot, and all the dogs needed to be inside.
Yeah, for some reason she could not be out there recording. She didn't want to do her.
Yeah, I won't.
She didn't want to do her scenes, so I had to do my scene, which I was the Neil Breen character. And if you guys didn't see what I was doing in that, look up Neil Breen. I was the Neil Breen character, and then Stephanie was supposed to be the one to get me back to help with getting rid of Spare or doing whatever. And she refused to do it because it was too hot. So I had to then do that scene too. So it's me.
Oh, someone just said Dad was a great. Oh, Karen said Dad was a great president.
Yeah. I think he really sold it with the Ray-Bans.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
I think he
cool.
really sold it. So we are going to sign off because Stephanie needs to go get her glasses adjusted, and I need to go do that
This is
video.
how they look right now.
Yeah.
This is how they
And grifters are going to grift. I don't see. I this week I think is going to be really interesting because Megan needs to make a move. She needs to make a move. So
Look at this.
thank you so much for joining us. You guys are awesome. Hey Thomas, only talk to big names.
Good call, Nancy.
Beach. Yeah, I saw that too. Who said that? Oh, it was Tom Bauer.
Nancy, you got to put that video up.
Gorilla BFF. It was Tom Bauer. He was on Dan Wooten.
Bye, Australia.
And guys, did you guys see that? Did you see that, Dan? You didn't see it. He said that Meghan and Harry would ask people to borrow beach houses and private jets, and then they would make friends with the people at the beach houses, and then ask for their bit.
Good call, Nancy.
Okay.
Good call.
Okay.
Good call, Nancy.
Thank you.
Good call.
Thank you, Melissa. Bye.
Good
Ann.
call, Nancy.
Bye, Judy. Bye, Thomas. Bye, Monica. Bye, Karen. Bye, Velma.
All right. Everybody, Nancy, please put that video up tonight. If anyone wants to see Nancy yelled at by all of us in high school going, good call, Nancy.
Okay. All right.
So I think it was Andrew. Was it Andrew?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see tonight.
Okay.
Everybody watch that video.
Okay. Bye, guys. Have a great Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get these
will.
Look, these will not be like this tonight.
I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye, guys. See you later, alligator.